What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And for this one, man, I want to give you guys a first look, a first taste of Proxima in her new Infinity War uniform. Now, in case some of you guys don't know, man, Proxima is a character that I'm very emotionally invested in, because when Update 2.0 originally dropped and reshaped Marvel Future Fight as we know it, she was the character that I invested a majority of my resources in, and she actually carried me through the majority of the new content and helped bring me to where I am today. So for that, I will always be indebted to freaking Proxima. And the fact that as the game progressed, her survivability became an issue for me and I couldn't use her as much as I wanted to, that made me incredibly sad. However, with this new uniform basically giving her an iframe, not a full iframe in some cases, but a partial iframe on basically every single one of her skills, her survivability is now phenomenal, to go along with having unbelievable DPS. This is not going to be a full review. I just wanted to give you guys a small taste of the new Proxima. Gotta say, I'm missing the long hair, don't care, but we still rocking with Proxima because that's my bae, my old bae, aka my new bae, because you know, like my heart, like Proxima. I'm sorry, Proxima. Forgive me for abandoning you, but I'm back now, baby. Anyways, let's take a look at the stats, guys. As you can see, I have 119 for attack speed, 51% for critical rate, 175 for critical damage, 50% for ignore defense, and 50% for reduce cooldown duration. So as you guys can see, her stats still need a lot of work, and I don't even have any ooze on her yet because she was built a very long time ago, before ooze were even in this game. And the main thing that I ever had a problem with was just keeping her alive, and giving her a couple HP ooze wasn't really gonna fix that long term. So I decided I wasn't gonna go back and change anything. But with this new uniform, believe me when I say, Proxima, I'm coming back to you, baby. I hope you take me back. Anyways, as you guys can see, man, the skills are all at 6 and the rotation is completely up to you. I like to use 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, and I can mix it up and I can do very, very well with her. And for this one, I wanted to show you guys how she performs on floor 30 against Daredevil. Mano a mano. Let's do it, baby. So as you guys can see, the ISO set is in a really good place. This should have been awakened forever ago because I had ample time and ample resources, but I just wasn't using her as much as before. So yeah, even the obelisk needs to be changed because I think I have way more ignore defense. Like, look at that, an additional 12%. So that is insane. Uniform is still at normal because, like I said, I still need to do a lot of work, but believe me when I say I'm gonna get it done, boys. Proxima is gonna be looking like a whole new beast by the time you guys get a review for her. Alright guys, so real quickly before we jump into Shadowland, I show you guys how she performs against Daredevil. I want to show you guys how she performs in some world boss gameplay in these dimension rifts, man, because she's so much fun and so freaking safe, guys. Just take a look at this and you'll see for yourself, like, this is a whole new type of beast. Absolutely loving me some Proxima, guys. Alright guys, so same as always, man, when it comes to Proxima, you just want to spam that freaking 5 skill, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to spam it off cooldown, and I'm just going to have fun with her, and you guys will see for yourself that with the new changes that they made, giving her iframes on basically every single skill, she's super fun to play, incredibly safe, and her DPS is still there, making her a whole new type of beast, man. Absolutely loving me some Proxima, guys. And it also helps that her leadership gives her ignore dodge right here. So yeah, definitely loving me some Proxima. Proxima versus Proxima, old versus new, thick versus, I guess, not a stick? I don't know. Now, would you take a look at that, guys? Not only was the clear time very good, as it always will be when it comes to someone like Proxima, because she has a really good amount of DPS, she was very, very safe here. They basically couldn't target her for the majority of the fight thanks to her new iframes, and that's one of the things I'm absolutely loving about this uniform. She's so much safer to play, and that's the one pet peeve I always had. And I'll show you guys a little bit more, and we'll go into another one of the world boss rifts, this time against Ebony Maw and Black Dwarf, and is going to be the exact same thing, guys. So we'll pick up 2 scrubs here and then we'll get it going, and we're not going to use any strikers at all. Alright guys, so we're gonna do the exact same thing all over again. We're just gonna spam the freaking 5 skill off cooldown and have fun with Proxima. One of the things that I'm really loving here is the fact that you don't have to learn any kind of rotation. You can just kind of play her the exact same way you've been playing her for years, and she's just gonna be naturally a lot safer because she's gonna have a lot of iframes in places that should have already had iframes. And that's what I'm really freaking loving about Proxima in this new uniform. Super fun to play, very, very safe, and the DPS is very, very good. Okay, Black Dwarf, a character that's generally very chaotic, that likes to run around a lot. Even he's not going to be able to do much. We're just going to iframe him like crazy, and every time he gets close, we're just going to back up naturally because her skills, some of them move her backwards, right? So it's really, really good there. Let's actually break this really quickly before this guy actually does anything crazy. I'm being really sloppy here, not getting the proc on the 5, so her damage is not looking as good as it is. But believe me when I say my build is crap and I'm playing her pretty sloppily right now. But if she's this safe where she's not taking any damage, and that was my biggest thing with her, that's a big win, and this is crystal well spent in my personal opinion. Okay guys, very, very fun, very, very safe, very, very good DPS Proxima. Absolutely loving her, guys. I cannot say it enough. Let's take it out of here and we'll actually take her into Shadowland now, and I'll show you guys how she performs on floor 30 against Daredevil, who is generally pretty damn annoying. Alright guys, so I'm just gonna show you guys once again that regardless of where you're using her, her survivability is getting a massive bump, and she's gonna do incredibly well regardless of how you play her. Doesn't matter the game mode right now, Proxima in this uniform is very well balanced. The DPS is now matched with very, very good survivability, and if you position her properly, you can basically have an iframe on every single skill. So yeah, very, very safe, guys. I can definitely see a lot of people picking up this uniform once they realize just how amazing Proxima truly is in this uniform. Really looking forward to seeing what they do for Black Dwarf, because as of right now, he's the biggest waste of black antimatter currently in the game. And if they can do Proxima so well and make it so that the one thing that I've always wanted for her, I feel like they can definitely surprise us all and give Black Dwarf an amazing uniform and make him playable, because as of right now, he's worse than some of the tier 1 characters in the game, and he's a tier 2 native. That is pretty damn sad, okay? But that's just my personal opinion. I've heard people say they think Black Dwarf is amazing as is. I don't know how they think that, but to each his own, I suppose. To each his own. As you guys can see, man, Daredevil, who is genuinely a pretty annoying character because of the fact that he can hit you while you're in iframes, he just can't do anything to me. I just have him locked down, and basically he's my puppeteer, and my Proxima is just literally demolishing him. Like when he's not getting stunned by the actual skills that can stun, the lightning bolts are just keeping him stun locked because of how constant they're hitting him. Like, it's crazy how good she is now, guys. And on top of that, if he somehow breaks out, I just iframe him to interrupt whatever the hell he's going to do and just completely go back to shutting him down. Like, seriously, Proxima, absolute animal. And when I get her fully built, there's no doubt in my mind that she's going to be able to take down a lot of the stages in Shadowland, maybe even floor 29. That is my end goal for her, and this uniform is definitely at some point gonna get to Mythic. But that's it, man. Let's get out of here and I'll show you guys a little bit more of what my Proxima can currently do. Alright guys, so just for shits and giggles, I want to take her into World Boss mode against Thanos, and I want to see how fast I can actually clear this thing using one of the teams that I used to struggle to use her with way back when freaking Infinity Thanos first came out with She-Hulk's lead, and then we have Daisy's buff. If you guys have been around Future Fight for a while, you've definitely seen some variation of this team, whether it's She-Hulk's lead or Werewolf in the leadership position, where you buff with the 5 skill, then buff with Daisy's 3rd skill and try to freaking one-shot Thanos. But we're gonna see how this works out, and let's do it, boys. Alright guys, let's do this. Oh, it's been so long since I've used this team. Woo! Oh no, this guy interrupted the 5. Oh, he didn't! But the proc didn't line up, so that kind of sucks. We canceled him with the 2. Okay, this guy. You know, let's swap in Daisy, and then we're gonna buff Proxima one more time. Oh, I didn't even need her. Whatever, doesn't even matter. Oh, this guy phased all the way into the wall. Come on, Proxima, hit that 5. Oh, the proc didn't even line up. I'm so sad. She feels slower for some reason. Oh no. Actually, I don't think he can cancel the 5 until you actually land. Like, she's so crafty now. What the heck? That's BS, bro. That's BS. That's straight BS. We freaking landed and the freaking attack went off, but this guy was already in the iframe, man. But whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm absolutely loving Proxima in this new uniform. She's so much fun to play, guys. Absolutely love this uniform. There's no doubt in my mind that she can obviously solo this whole thing, but just having her be so much fun to play now, I had to test this team out, man. It's been so freaking long. I remember the days of Infinity Thanos giving me the most amount of freaking headaches, guys. I kid you not. There were times when I would be in here for like 2 hours trying to win with Proxima because I loved it that much, and it was just so hard to keep her alive. But now in this, guys, you see for yourself, man, she's an absolute beast. And at some point, I'll solo this whole thing with her just for the sake of doing it. But that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. Peace out.